Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 7 reasons why most people quit in business. Now, we've all heard the statistic that 95% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly why that happens and what you need to do in order to avoid quitting on your dreams. So please listen up. Okay, so the first reason why most people quit in business is because of fear. Now, there's so many different things that people fear. The fear of failure, the fear of criticism, the fear of rejection, and even the fear of success. But what I want you to know is that if you're starting a business, overcoming your fears is a natural part of what you need to do in order to obtain your ultimate success. Well, it's very simple. All you need to do is write down the action steps that you really need to take and figure out why you haven't been able to take them yet. Once you're able to think about what it is that you need to do, you're gonna understand exactly what it is that's been holding you back. So let me give you an example. One of my greatest fears was public speaking. And when I started my business, I really didn't know how to address myself in front of a large audience. However, once I studied exactly what I needed to do in order to overcome this fear, I said, you know what? All I need to do is just be prepared. I have to study my notes, I have to practice, and I have to be willing to say the things that I really want to say in front of the people that I'm presenting in front of. The moment you decide to take action on your dreams is the moment that your fears will all disappear. The second reason why most entrepreneurs quit is because it's too difficult. You know, there's a lot of times when people start a business and then they realize how hard they have to work. Entrepreneurs are funny people because they're the only people willing to quit their 40-hour job to work 80 hours a week. Because that's the reality. You see, that's what you have to do if you want to reach the dreams that you always wanted to pursue. And if you understand the grind, then you're going to make up your mind and get to work. Now, there's something else to consider here. Maybe you're into a business that you're not in love with. Maybe you bought the business or you got into the business just because you were good at it, or maybe because it provided good cash flow. But now you realize that your heart is just not there. My best suggestion is to put yourself in a business where you can utilize your greatest talents around the best people in the best way and at the right time. If you do so, then you're going to find a business that you're actually good at, and many people will be benefited by what you do along the way. The third reason why most entrepreneurs quit is because they've made a series of bad decisions. Look, bad decisions will lead to bad consequences. And if you're making bad decisions, then you are going to steal away the momentum that you could have had. I'll give you a clear example. Let's say you're in business and you're doing extremely well, but you haven't even looked at your books. Perhaps you've been making a lot of money, but you haven't been filing your taxes correctly. All of a sudden, you might get hit with an audit because you were totally unprepared for what it is that you had to do in order to properly maintain your tax bill. Now, you have to spend countless hours preparing the paperwork to prove to your auditor that you've been doing the right thing all along in your business. You see, you can have a lot of things going right for you, but one bad decision can slow you down completely and steal away the momentum that you could have had. So let me make it very simple for you. Your first 3 years are your elemental years. This is a time where you grow, you learn, you develop yourself, you develop your mind, you develop your business. Within 3 to 5 years, you're more confident in who you are, you're more confident in what you do. And within 5 to 10 years, you better do every single thing that you know is absolutely right so that your business is working in proper order. So all I'm saying is this: if you don't know what you're doing within the first 3 to 5 years, there's no way you're gonna know what to do when you get to 10 or 20 or 30 years in business. So if you know exactly what it is that you're trying to do, then you'll be setting yourself up and you'll be watching your business boom. The fourth reason why most entrepreneurs quit is because they burn out. You know, a lot of times people are working 80, 90, 100-hour weeks, and that's okay for the first few years. But eventually what happens is that it starts to take a toll. Eventually people start to feel the fatigue and then they burn out. If you're working every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then you're still working after that, then how is that going to leave you any time to develop yourself? How is that going to allow you to become the best version of who you need to be in order to keep on growing your business? You see, the biggest problem is that most people are trying to be solopreneurs. They're trying to do everything themselves and they haven't delegated enough responsibilities for someone else. And if you're just trying to run your business only on your own efforts, well, of course you're gonna burn out. Now, I know there's someone watching this video and you might be thinking, man, Daniel, I'm very fortunate I have at least one person to help me in my business. Maybe you have your wife, maybe you have your husband, maybe you have your children, maybe you have someone you know and you trust, like a business partner. But that is still not enough. Maybe it's enough to get you where you are right now, but it's not enough to take you to where you want to be in the future. What I want you to do is to make a list of all your duties, all your responsibilities, all your tasks, all your obligations. And I want you to first prioritize those things. I want you to understand what it is that you really need to do. Secondly, I want you to figure out what it is that you need to dump, completely annihilate. And thirdly, I want you to figure out what it is that you need to delegate. Once you understand exactly what to do, what to get rid of, and what to pass on to someone else, then you know exactly how to take your business to the next level. Look, the key here is to take the pressure off and give yourself a break so you can have the time to enjoy your life, enjoy your business, and enjoy the people you actually serve. Alright, the fifth reason why most entrepreneurs quit is because they're lonely. You see, maybe you've been in business and you're doing the same thing every day and you feel like it's very monotonous. It feels menial, it feels meaningless. And now you know it's time to do something else. Maybe you're bored, maybe you're lonely, maybe you're tired of just doing the same thing every day and you're not satisfied with the work that you're producing. That's okay. What you need to do is you need to switch it up. You need to find yourself new tasks, new obligations, new responsibilities that gives you excitement in life. Don't bore yourself to death. Don't be that guy who's doing the same thing every single day and expect different results. Look, my friends, I understand you have to get things done, but you don't have to be lonely. You don't have to be bored. You don't have to lock yourself in an attic in a corner of a room. No, my friends, you can enjoy your life. You see, the work that you're producing is helping a lot of people. Maybe it's time for you to switch things up a bit. Maybe you need to do something that gives you new excitement in your life. Look, if you're working on a big project, there's gonna be a lot of times where you might feel lonely. You might feel like, hey, who's gonna read my book? Who's gonna use the project that I'm building? Who's gonna actually appreciate the efforts that I'm putting forth? But what I want you to know is that you didn't start this business for no reason. You didn't start this project because you didn't think anyone was gonna use it. No, you started it because you knew it had meaning. You knew it was gonna be something. And so what you need to do is to be persistent. You cannot just give up and believe that no one's on your side. You didn't come this far to just stop where you are. So stop talking yourself out of success. Stop giving up on your dreams. Stop worrying about if anyone is going to actually use what it is that you're doing. The reality is that you're building something because you had a vision, you had a purpose, you had a mission. So do whatever it takes so that you can keep things interesting. The sixth reason why most entrepreneurs quit is because they run out of money. Maybe they didn't even run out of money, but they have the fear of poverty. Maybe they're thinking, well, I only have a couple $1,000s in cash, or maybe I have a couple $1,000s in credit, but I don't want to use the cash or the credit because it's my emergency fund. Look, if you feel that you want to give up just because you're running out of money, what that means is that you need to go all in. Because money is just a tool to test your reactions. It's a tool to test your intentions. It's a tool to test whether or not you really want the thing you've been desiring. Because if you're backing out at this point just because you don't have the funds, that means you don't believe in what you're doing. But if you know that some way and somehow you're gonna make it happen, then you are betting on yourself. You see, faith is one of the most important things in business. You see, a lot of times business can be like a roller coaster, right? It can be up and down, and sometimes you don't know where your money's coming from. You don't know who it's coming from. You don't know when it's coming. But the fact is that you know it's going to happen. And so you cannot give up right now. Like I said before, you didn't come this far to stop where you are. You didn't come this far to worry about money. You didn't come this far to quit on your dreams. So keep going, find funding, and do whatever it takes to put more money in your pocket so you can keep your business running. And the seventh and final reason why most people quit in business is because they don't have purpose. When you don't have purpose, you don't have vision. And when you don't have vision, you don't understand the mission. You see, this is what happens to a lot of people. They get into a business because they see that it can work, and then they burn out because they don't know what to do next. Look, my friends, the secret to success is very simple. You have to use your talents with the right people in the right way and at the right time. And if you set a goal with intention, then I promise you God is going to push you in the right direction. So there you go, my friends. I just gave you 7 reasons why most people quit in business. If you understand exactly what I'm saying in this video, type yes. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure to do it right now. I have so many more videos just like this, and I want to help you to succeed in every single thing that you do. Again, this is Daniel Alley. If you have any questions, please write me an email at info@danielalley.com. I look forward to your success, I look forward to your prosperity, I look forward to everything that you do for the rest of humanity. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.